Hey guys, it's Alex Roman, which is Storm_Watch19. Coming back with another video. As you all guys see, um, if you're reading this title of the video, sometimes it's good to be single. Why it's good to be single sometimes? Because I'll tell you why. It took me a while to realize, because remember in my older videos, if you've been a long time member of this channel, you remember how I used to say, like, oh, I'm so desperate to get a girlfriend and all that stuff, and it's like I want to be with relationships and stuff like that, and all that stuff. Well, guess what? Now I think of it, it's like now I come to it. I really wish now that being single now is actually not as bad as it really seems. It's like it's a lot you can do about being single. But before I get into it, let me tell you guys something. Yes, being single has its perks of what you can do and what you can't do. Yes, after a while, you do feel lonely. Now for me, I know, like, I know that I always was single throughout my whole high school year up to my senior year, because then that's when I AKA found my ex-girlfriend, and then that's how it all started. But that's not the whole point of the video. But the whole thing is, being single is actually fun because you can do a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot you can do. Now the reason why it's good. Now the reason why I'm saying there's a lot you can do with single, because let me put it this way. I regret for what I've done. I regret, chasing girls in high school. I'll admit it. I was chasing girls. I was constantly rejected. I was desperate to find a girlfriend. And to my belief is why. Why did I was so desperate to find a girlfriend and all that stuff? Why couldn't I just focus on friends, worry about myself? Because at the time I wasn't thinking until I got older and I got more mature. And then that's when I find out, wow, this would have happened if I was in a relationship. Now, what I'm saying is, if I can ever go back to high school, I would love to go how should I say it? I would like to, go back to school and change the way how I was approaching the girls and all that stuff. I wish I was just, wasn't always constantly worried about girls, and I was always worried about myself, my education. I wasn't always depressed, I wasn't sad all the time, basically like that. The reason why I wish I can do that, because it's because I was how should I say it? I was so desperate to find a relationship because I wanted to fit in with everybody else. Everybody has a girlfriend. I feel like I'm a part of it and all that stuff, and it makes me happy to be with someone that loved me for who I am. But the thing is, I didn't really think about, I always wanted to just be loved for me. I didn't care who if they have the same interest in me or they like the same thing I like. Basically it's like that. I learned it the hard way, because my grandma always told me, the most thing you got to have in a relationship is love, communication, and trust. And the most important thing, you got to have something in common that what you like. For an example, like I like airsoft and paintball and go-karts and ATVs and stuff like that. I like all that kind of stuff. And the thing is, my ex at the time wasn't interested in it, and she liked other stuff. I'm not gonna say, but she had other stuff that she liked, and I didn't, and I didn't like that, and I was interested in other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically it, and that's why the relationship, it worked out for a bit, but it didn't really work out as much as it is. Now, for me, like, you see, the reason why I want to be single, because because there a lot goes on in a relationship, because you got some relationships that I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying some relationships that, you go too fast. In other words, like, you wind up, having kids and all that stuff at a young age and all that stuff. And I'm like, and I really think to myself, I'm like, do I really want to have all that responsibility? I'm not even ready with myself. I'm not even ready with myself. I don't have a well-paying job, Say if I had a girlfriend and we wind up having a kid together, we're not married, we're only boyfriend and girlfriend, and we want to experience things in life that we want to experience. But, we were so focused because we were blinded by love, we never got a chance to focus on ourselves, is what I'm saying. Say yes, say some relationships do work out. I'm not saying all of them don't work. Not saying they don't work out, but some do. But I'm just saying that not all of them all really work out as not all the time. So if you hear the noise, it's the freaking geeks. Like, they have nothing else to do but make that noise. But anyway, but the whole point is the whole point is like you know, being single is not as bad as it seems. Now, as it's the same thing in relationships too. It has its perks. It has its perks it has its perks. You know, it has its perks of being in a relationship. You know, it does have its perks. You know, it does. You know, being in a relationship, you know, it's fun and all that stuff. It's good to feel love, but you know, but if you really think about it, high school romance isn't really as good as it seems. Like, let me put it this way: high school romance is a temporary thing. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. High school romance is only a temporary thing because the thing is, because after high school, you know what gets in the way? College, jobs, you know, like, well, far away college, same thing, you know, and other stuff. You know, some people even wind up going into the military after high school. You know what I'm saying? So a lot happens after high school, you know, and you know, you get so busy with yourself, which you want to pursue your career, you don't even have time for your relationship. And that's why most of the time people wind up breaking up with each other, and they wind up finding somebody else, you know, and they may experience another love later down the line, you know, and they say like, oh, this may be the right person for me. You know, it took me a while to realize that, and you know what? I realized, yes, I was very hurt when me and my ex broke up, and you know, and I had a different reason, because COVID happened, and a lot has happened, you know, I had no control. It was completely out of my power, but unfortunately, there was nothing we can do. But you know what? But it was fun, you know. I had to experience relationships, but you know what? I learned a valid lesson, you know. Find someone that's gonna love you and it's gonna have the same thing that you like video games. If I was to ever find a girlfriend, like if I ever find a girlfriend, like, to be honest, if I ever did find a girlfriend, this is what I want her to do. I want her to do not smoke, drink, and do dishonest things, and always honest with me, and always never do stupid things behind my back, is what I'm saying. You know, I want that honesty. I want that loyalty. You know what I'm saying? The reason why being single is fun, because you can do whatever you want, you know. Now, and I want to also mention part two, also before I get into it, but like I was saying before, the high school thing. Only high school romance, only, like I said, only lasts up to after graduation. After graduation day, about 15 to 10% they stayed together, and about 85 to 90% of them, they wind up breaking up and they go their separate ways, which that's most likely to certainly happen, you know. Now, let's put it in an example now. Say if I was in a relationship, right, and I worked and all that stuff, and I did all this stuff, and I'm in the fire department, and I came home from work and I'm exhausted and all that stuff, and basically, and then say like Fortnite having a new DLC coming out, and you know, and my girlfriend is desperately trying to, you know, hang out with me and wants to spend time with me, but basically I have to drop that to give her some time. So basically, I can't have time for myself. So I have to make time for her. Even though I want to play my game so bad, I gotta give that girl the attention that she wants, because after all, I'm desperate to get on the game and do what I want to do. So I can't have time for myself. So basically, I can't enjoy what I want to do, because I have to give that person that time and attention. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and come to think of it, you know, I want to enjoy myself. You know, and you think about it, you know, if I go to work, I can make money. I can even spend it on I can buy everything I want. I can do everything I want. I can hang out whoever I want. I can go see who I want. You know, that's who I can do. You know, I can do anything I want. You know, and really, like, you know, and really, like, you know, you can do anything you want, and like. And you know, you can spend your own money the way you want to. You can't, like, you don't have to like go out of your way to buy her something that's gonna satisfy her or make her happy. I can spend my money on PlayStation. I can buy a new game. I can invest the money for PlayStation 5. I can hang out whoever I want to. I can hang out with my friends. Well, one of my good friends. Well, yeah, one of my friends. Well, not anymore, but. That's going to be another video. But like I said before, there's a lot you can do being single. And so what? Who cares if you're, who cares if people say like, oh yeah, you know, it's good to, you know, it's not good to be, if you're a virgin or not, or if you had sex or not. Who cares of that? Okay, it doesn't matter who you have sex with, or who's your virginity to. It doesn't matter. All it matters is you know, all it matters is you don't tell someone doesn't tell you the right to say that to you. You have the right to say, you know what, I decide who I want to date, who I want to love, and who I think is the right person. It doesn't matter if they say, oh, why don't you just do this and do. It doesn't matter. Just loves. If someone loves you for you, pursue that person. Pursue them. Be with that person. Don't be with someone that you think that's just going to make you happy, but you know, they don't do the things you like, and it doesn't like, and you know, and it doesn't want to be with you. Be with someone that loves you. You know what I'm saying? Be with that person. If they love you and they like what you do, and they do what you do, and they always got your back, pursue that person. Don't just love someone just because you want to be loved. You gotta love them if they have love, communication, and trust, and they have what's in common with you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you like, you know, oh, I'm this and that, you know, it doesn't matter. All it matters is that if that person treats you with love and respect and everything, then that's all that matters. Me, I want to experience myself. I want to be single so I can do what I want to do with myself, get myself settled with my life. Right now, I want to pursue my dream as a storm watcher and meteorologist, or I should say a storm chaser for New York State. You know, New York State storm chaser. And you know, and like, you know, that's what I want to do with my life. I want to do that stuff, you know. You know, if I pursue myself if I'm so desperate for love, you know, I ain't gonna worry about that, you know. You know, it's like, you know, I'm so desperate for love, you know, I didn't even focus what I want to do with myself. Like, you know, I didn't even give myself a chance to even explore myself with love and explore explore my journey, what I want to do, and pursue my dreams, what I want to do. You know, everybody's got a career, what they want to pursue. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has that career, and you want to pursue it, go right ahead. And you do it the way you want to do it. Don't stop it because love gets in the way. The only love that you should have right now is family and friends. Good friends. Really good friends that are loyal to you. That's the love you need, is friends. And having friends is better than being in a relationship. I'll be honest with you guys. It's a lot better than being in a relationship, because being in a relationship, it's fun and all that stuff, but it's got its downside. It gets toxic, it gets problems, and you know, and then you lose certain friends because of it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, having friends and just being yourself and being single, it's fun. It really is. Alright, this video is getting a little bit too long, so I just noticed it. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. Also, hit that notification button, notification bell button, to be notified whenever a new video comes out, like every other sunset. Like I said, guys, you know, it's always good to be yourself, and you know, and you know, they say, like I said, I know I'm not in a hurry to find love. I know I want to wait till the right time and the right person comes to me. I'm not gonna go after the person. I'm not gonna chase girls. I'm gonna wait till the person to come to me. Once I find the right person, then that means that person was meant to be. Like they say, you know, when that relationship was meant to be, it was meant to be. If it wasn't not meant to be, it was not meant to be. You know, life has its way. You know, sometimes they say, love may not meant be for one person. You know, I could say, you know, maybe I might not find the right person. You know what I could say? Like, you know, love is not meant for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to experience myself with life first, and I want to figure out what I want to do with myself. Okay, it doesn't matter if I'm a virgin or I lost my virginity yet. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you want to do what you want to do with your life, and you choose what you do. Don't let someone tell you that you can't do, but you got to do this because to feel success in life. You decide what you want to do with yourself, not the other person. All right, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video.